Okay, now we're on to destiny, and what happens when you die?
Well, physically, you rot. Spiritually, you do one of two things. If you have belief that Christ is giving his life for you to go to heaven, then you will have eternal life in heaven. You'll spend eternity worshiping God. To put it bluntly, if you have not, then you will go to hell, and that by definition is separation from God.
Mm. Now, what is heaven like?
Well, we have quite a few physical descriptions. The streets of gold, the river of life, the tree of life. The Bible tells us that the glory of God is so full of light that there's never darkness there because it's just filled with the glory of God. As for what we will do, we will spend eternity worshiping God, and that's not tiresome because that is what we were made to do.
Okay. Now, how do you get to heaven or get this eternal life?
But you can do it one of two ways. You can be perfect and be worthy of living in God's presence, but for all of us who can't, which is everyone, you can have someone else who is worthy of living in God's presence, trade his life for yours, to take your punishment for sin and let you have his righteousness so that you are worthy of living with God. That's exactly what Christ did. So we just have to believe and trust in him that he did that, and we have eternal life.
Now, are you just trying to be good to get a reward in heaven?
Honestly, I think I probably forget about the rewards more than I should. If someone gives his best for you, if he gives his life for you, you would be a fool to not spend the rest of your life in service to him. So for me, to be good is just a way of showing him, I want to be like you because you did this for me. So for me, it's an expression of gratitude.
Okay. There's a verse that says, Jesus said, "Trust in God, trust also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, and when I go and prepare a place for you, I will come and take you to myself, that where I am, you may be also." John 14. So, do you agree with this, and what does this mean to you?
I do agree with this, and it has the most incredible meaning you could possibly imagine, that there is a place for me, that I cannot lose that place. It gives me a sense of hope. After this life, I know what's in store for me, and it is good things.
Okay. And also there's one verse in Revelation says, "Do not be afraid, I am the first and the last, and the living one, and I was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I hold the keys of death." That was said by Jesus in Revelation 1. And so what does this mean to you, and do you agree with it?
I do agree with it, and it to me means that this life is not all that we have. We have beyond that, and we don't need to be afraid of death because he holds the keys. He has beyond death hope. So it's a very hopeful, very confident meaning.